Well, welcome. Gordon Lightfoot, in his great song about the Edmund Fitzgerald, talked about the gales of November on Lake Superior. That's what we've been experiencing here on the shores of Lake Superior during this November. The waves have been up and the wind has been blowing and it's been galing, and we've had the gales of November because that's what Lake Superior does. In November, it gales. Speaking of doing, our thought for this week is, what are the things that you are doing for Jesus? I want you to consider this saying. It's not so much as important as what you don't do for Jesus as it is what you do for Jesus. It's not as important what you don't do for Jesus as what you do for Jesus. You know, it's interesting to me that the religions of the world all would say, don't do any harm to your neighbors. But Jesus takes this idea light years ahead when he says that what he expects his disciples to do is to show love for all of our neighbors, even the ones that we don't like. Now, to be sure, Jesus wants us to keep the commandments. Don't lie, don't steal, and so forth. But he also says that the greatest Christians are those who serve. And serving is doing. What Jesus wants us to do, he wants us to take the talents and the opportunities and the resources that he gives us and use them to show love to other people. He wants us to use them to serve others. He wants us to do. Now, your assignment for this week, so I want you to consider this idea. It's not so much what we don't do about being a Christian. It is more importantly about what we do. And make two lists. Make one list of the things you don't do because you're a Christian. You know, things like, well, I don't lie, I don't swear, I don't cheat on my taxes, whatever those things that you don't do for Jesus might be. Then I want you to make another list that says the things that you do for Jesus. Maybe there's a Bible study that you do, or maybe you volunteer at a Christian organization or at your church, or you give money, or you pray for a certain amounts of people. What are the list of the things that you do? And once you get those lists done, I'd encourage you to write them down. Then I want you to compare those two lists. Are they lopsided? Are there very few things on that side of what you do for Jesus? Is there anything there at all? Is there only a few things? And I want you to consider, do you need to put some things on there? Then I want you to pray about the list. I want you to ask God, is there anything you want me to put on my do lists? So the assignment's pretty simple. Consider the things that you don't do for Jesus, and then consider the things that you do for Jesus, and then ask God what it is that he'd like you to add to that list. Well, thank you very much for watching. God bless you all. Aloha. See you there.